the springtime, this time of the year. What is today? The last day in April, which means May is starting tomorrow. This is one of the single most best times to be a seller. Why? Because lots of buyers are winding down the year, the school year, thinking about new school zones, possibly their lease. Buyers are thinking about their lease agreement may be up. They're changing school zones for their children. They're changing jobs. Listen, there's so many reasons. But when the weather is beautiful and the end of a school year is upon us, it brings lots and lots of activity. So buyers are abundant. Buyers are pre-approved, ready for something to hit the market. So if you are a seller and you have been thinking about selling, there is no better time. There are never enough homes to choose from, ever. There are never enough homes to choose from. I have pre-approved buyers, list of pre-approved buyers for houses in different areas, different price points, whatever the different needs are. There are never enough homes for these buyers to choose from. So if you're a seller, here are some things to think about. You get one chance to make an amazing first impression, all right? And for the most part, the very first time a buyer is going to see your home is going to be online. They're going to pull it up on Realtor.com or Zillow or HomesForSale.com or whatever the case may be. They're going to see it online. So professional photography is something that you should never skimp on. If you are looking to hire a real estate agent and you do not know who to use, you should first of all interview, just like you would interview any other person, and say to that realtor, do you use a professional photographer to take my pictures? And listen, if they hesitate or if they say no, or I use my cell phone takes great pictures, absolutely false. There is no comparison to professional photography. I spend top dollar on every single home that I list, regardless of the price. If the house is listed for $75,000 or $7 million, I don't care. I'm hiring a professional photographer every single time who is going to take top-notch pictures. So when that home hits the market online, and buyers are looking online every day for new homes to hit the market, there is absolutely no comparison between a home that has been taken pictures with a professional photographer as opposed to a cell phone. There is no cell phone out there that can come close to professional photography. So number one, whether you're hiring a realtor to list your home or you're going to do it yourself, spend the money on a professional photographer. Now, if you hire a real estate agent, like for example, if you hire me, I'm paying for all of that out of pocket. You are not paying a penny for that professional photographer. You will not pay me a penny until we close on your house, and my commission will come off the proceeds of the check, of the house, of the price that you're getting for the house. So you're paying me nothing up front, which means I'm paying for the marketing, the advertising, the signage, the photographer, all the things. And you don't pay me a penny unless I sell your house, okay? So if you're thinking about selling your house in the next couple of days or weeks, you get one chance to make a great first impression. And that is probably going to be online. That's where most people are looking for houses. So a professional photographer is absolutely a non-negotiable, okay? Number two, if you are thinking about selling, be thinking about all the things that a buyer would be thinking of. And a buyer is thinking about, can I picture myself living in this home? So think about that. When that buyer is walking through whatever the door is going to be that you're going to put the lockbox on, right? If it's the back door, if it's the front door, if it's the side door, first impressions are absolutely huge. So you as the seller must give the impression that you have taken amazing care of that home. And that means that front entrance should have a nice, cute welcome mat. It should be clean. It should be neat. That door shouldn't be chipping with paint. It should look like you have taken immaculate care and pride of your home, so that that buyer feels like, okay, I'm getting a deal on a house that has been taken amazingly good care of, right? So first impressions are huge. So that door that you know that buyers are going to go in through, make sure that that door is painted fresh, or rusty or jiggly or loose. You know, lots of times a door that we use a lot, the doorknob gets loose, the doorknob may be worn. Listen, it's very easy to change a doorknob, okay? You want to give the best first impression to buyers that your home is in tip-top condition, and you want them not to be thinking about, is this house going to pass or fail an inspection? Okay? You don't want buyers to be worried about that at all. You don't want them to be concerned. You want them to feel like you, as the homeowner, take amazing pride in your home and you have taken great care of it. Okay? Number 3, one thing I see people do all the time is they do not change their air conditioning filter. Okay? That makes a huge difference. Change the filter, make sure it's fresh. That way fresh air is being pulled through the house. First of all, your HVAC system isn't running nearly as hard if you have a clean, fresh filter. All right? But that is something I walk through houses and you see that vent in a wall somewhere, or you look up in the ceiling and you think to yourself, these people haven't changed this air conditioning filter in years. That gives the impression that, what else have you not taken care of? Those little minor things that are so easy to do. Change that filter and put a fresh one so that you can tell that you have taken great pride in your house. Number 4, as a seller, if you have landscaping, you want fresh mulch. Listen, you don't need to put fresh flowers or anything like that. You just need it to be fresh so that it'll look good in pictures. Fresh mulch in a flower bed, even if there are no plants or flowers in it at all, fresh mulch as opposed to weeds, look amazing in pictures. Fresh mulch in pictures looks great. Don't use orange. Use black or brown or like a light color, but don't use orange. I always tell people orange is for the fall, okay? So during the spring and the summer, you want black, you want brown, you want tan, you don't want orange. So as a seller, keep in mind, it is an amazing time to be a seller because there is very little inventory available. Rates have been steadily dropping for buyers, which means lots and lots and lots of buyers are pre-approved, ready to move, ready for the end of the school year, thinking about changing school zones for August, right? May is one of the busiest times of the year. So if you're thinking about selling and you're anywhere in Acadiana, anywhere in South Louisiana, and you don't know of an amazing realtor that you would like to use, give me a call. I'd love to have a conversation with you. It is a great time to be a seller. It is absolutely a great time to be a buyer. I have lots of new listings coming. So if you are thinking about buying, keep an eye on my Facebook page. You will see some coming. I actually have a listing appointment every day this week. Every single day this week, I have new things coming. And into next week, I have some appointments already scheduled. So it's an amazing time to be a seller. It's a great time to be a buyer. If you are a buyer or a seller and you don't even know where to get started, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Call me or text me and let's get something on the calendar so that we can come up with a great plan for you, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Y'all have a great day. Take care.